Hello, good evening, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian here.
And this is our Strength and Swings class, where we do a light warm-up, and then we get doing some get-ups, some cleans, some swings, some presses, and everything in between.
And then some swings again, I think, if I read that menu board correctly.
Don't forget.
Geez. So before we start with all those magical things, let's start with that breath. Standing in a position comfortable for you. That could be parallel, first, second, or laying even on the floor. Hand belly, hand chest, take a big breath in, fill it big, create room, and on the exhale, pull the belly button to spine. Repeat one more time, breathe in, expand the belly, and exhale, pulling in. Next to the chest, take a breath in, and then slow exhale. The belly to spine, and one more time in the chest. And slow exhale. Now revisit the belly and take a breath in. And hold full. And slow exhale. Now breathe into that chest. And exhale. Breathe into the belly one more time. Now put a cork in it and pull the belly button into the spine as we exhale. And maintain that tension, and now breathe under here. Exhale, pull that belly button to spine. Let's do that twice more, the belly button to spine, and breathe in. Feel those side bodies, exhale. And one last time again. And exhale.
Whew.
It too takes the breath away. It's very challenging to do that all day, all the time, so you don't have to. But every once in a while, bless you, bless you.
Getting the air moving.
Yeah, getting those airs moving. Okay, so we checked in with our breath here, and now we have our lovely kettlebell off to the side. One of my favorite drills to warm up the grip, warm up the core, is when Lauren takes it up and sets up her hinge. Right? We set up that hip hinge, check in with your feet, then put a single hand on the bell. Grip it. Pinky, stack it. How does that hand feel? Check in with that wrist stack. Is the elbow straight, that armpit low? Then let go, come on up. Shake it a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Set up that hip hinge. I almost always chop those hips. The feet are heavy, the shins are vertical. We'll lightly grab on and firm up the grip, even that pinky. And if we look at the screen for a second, are we in my posture with the shoulders, or are we squaring up, almost pulling that bell off the floor? Then let go and come up barehanded. Let's repeat that hinge with the original arm. Set up the hinge. Hand on that bell, and now push onto that a little heavier. Does that still feel safe and strong on the wrist? If it does, take some time and super small steps, and try to hold this modified bear, hover, or 3-point plank. Shoulders nice and square. Then tiptoe in, let go, extend the hips through, chops again, gazoon tights.
Yeah.
Ooh, tight glutes, glute zoom tight. Okay, grab on, focus back to the bell here. So we're stacking, we have a wrist, an elbow, a shoulder that are packed. This side I know I need to square up my shoulders or chest to the floor. And once we feel strong and stable here, let's take our time tiptoeing back, holding that modified bear hover, making sure we can keep the shoulders and hips closed, and then tiptoe, and then come up. It's also nice to rotate. Here, we want to prevent that rotation, but like in our get up, let's get a nice rotation drill first. Set up your lunge stance, hands across chest, could be overhead like in the get up, and take a nice slow lunge down. Let's pull ourselves down, that scissoring cue, pulling in on the front, extending through the back. Then wiggle that toe out to the side. And just for a couple here, let's pull the heel into the standing leg knee and dorsiflex on that lateral ankle here. Then press to tall, grow up a wall right here. Grow as tall as we can.
I'm really far away.
And then continue to pull across, dorsiflexing on the knee. Before you go anywhere, let's push away from the body and continue to drive that energy into those adductors and quads. And one more time, let's pull. and then push. Feel that push energy through the floor. From here, let's add that rotation next. So sternum rotates towards where that knee is facing laterally. And just return back to center. Look with your head first this time, and then let your chest catch up. From here, set up the hip hinge. That's the hand on the floor, and then load over top, just like on that kettlebell earlier. Take a look at the hand on the floor with the head, and then square up those shoulders like we were on the kettlebell earlier. Now lead with the head, we'll look to the ceiling, and then open through the chest, gripping onto the floor, arm barring the ground as if. Then look back with the head neck to the hand on the ground, and then close up the upper body. And one last time, lead with that head neck, follow the chest in a rotation, and then push the floor away. Square up that lunge, rib cage comes with, and then core tension, full stand.
Full stand.
Switch to the other side. Take that time, find the stance that's right for you. Whoa, as I tiptoe around, and we'll pull in and control ourselves on the descent part of that lunge. Then heel toes out to the side, between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock facing laterally with those hips nice and level. I'll pull this heel towards my midline, drifting knee over toe. Then I'll press towards Lauren or this side of the room to then pause in the middle and extend the hip and grow tall up here like in our get up. Pull, and then push. In the get up, you'll find yourself between these positions as your focus will be on that load overhead. Build some resilience in that side lunge position. Improve some dorsiflexion on the knee as you push away to tall. From here, we'll add the rotation again. So turn, body, and then reset. And this time, look with the head first, and then turn through the shoulders. Feel different, feels more coordinated. Then we'll chop that hip hinge, placing the hand on the floor, gripping it open and strong. I've turned my head or gaze to the floor, as with my rib cage squaring up. Take a breath. Pack the shoulder. Look with the head first, and then rotate through the upper back. Then look with the head to the floor, and rotate through the rib cage. Exhaling along the way. Head first, look up. Rotate with the rib cage, and then head down. Let the rib cage follow. Exhale. Final one, look up with the head neck. Let the rib cage open, follow, and then press away like the get up. Square up the lunge. High tension to our tall stand.
Nice.
Let's come back to that kettlebell.
Let's.
If that plank's position felt strong for you, let's continue with our bottoms up clean hold position, somewhat like this. Fingertips line up on the corner or similar. The hike pass, that clean, and the balance to catch. Hold for 10 seconds. I like to return with 2 hands, shaking it out in the middle. Ready to go, Sneezy?
Ready.
All right, set up our hip hinge. Single hand on the bell. Pack the shoulder, hike pass, and then whoop, up to that racks position. Adjust your stance, brace the core, walk around for an additional challenge, transfer your weight between left and rights, but return to 2 feet. I go 2 hands on bell, hike pass, and through. Same thing, other side. Hip hinge, single hand on the bell, square up those shoulders, hike pass, full body tension, and hold. Squeeze your bum. Push your feet into the floor, or intentionally shift your weight from side to side, or front to back for an additional challenge. 2 hands on, let's return and place it down.
That was a heavy wake up.
Before we go overhead with a movement like that, let's just do one quick alphabet drill in the ATWY series. Open up, nice wide stance if you're choosing. Palms forward, elbows straight. Elevate and then pull down. Pull forward and then retract.
The blades.
The blades. And set the blades where you know is a good position for you. From there, turn to the W. At the W, let's extend towards the T. Shoulder blades are anchored for stability as we extend the arms. Pull back in. Perhaps rejig those shoulders one more time and extend on those elbows out to the side. From here, pull the armpits low as you go from the T towards the Y shape. This also might be a little XY, haha. And then from there, pull down. Particularly if Lauren had narrower feet, that looks good. Okay, let's go one more time. Pull those armpits down towards overhead. T's or Y's or I's, how are the shoulders today? Then from here, let's just pull down like a groove of a press to the rack. Extend the elbows, and then wiggle and shake. X's and Y's, you know, X's, and if your feet were narrow, it would look like a Y.
Oh.
X's and O's, X's and Y's.
Oh.
Let's go back to the bell. Just a couple more drills here. Let's try to press it overhead. A successful rep does not need to go all the way overhead, but it does need to be executed with control. So check out, either follow along or watch the bottoms up press. The pinky goes on that bell. We set up in a hike pass, pull it to rack, go. In rack, adjust your stance as you need, focus on the bell, and press to overhead. Pull down with control. 2 hands for me as I return to the floor. That sounded really spectacular.
It was tricky, and it shouldn't have been. Well, it should be tricky because it is heavy.
It sounded pretty spectacular.
It should have been a little more stable.
Yeah. So core up, hinge again, single hand on the bell, hike pass to the clean, and focus on the bell. And pull down with control. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Hold the bell in an unconventional way to make it feel more like an extension of your body in that conventional hold as for our get-ups and our presses coming up.
Speaking of which, it's get up time.
Nice.
So, right? You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, good.
Nice.
I just took over. We're going to get into some get-ups right now, as well as breaking down the single arm swing into some stop swings, some hike passes, as well as some vertical cleans. So I'm going to switch out bells here and get a little bit heavier for, I'll take your warm up bell, and get a little bit heavier for our get-ups. Right now, we're going to do 1 full get-up on each side, take a little break, do some hike passes in between. So come on down to the floor. No rules yet.
Yes, I like no rules.
Ooh. Once we're down here, assume the cuddle position.
Cuddled.
From the cuddle, 2 hands roll to your back, 2-handed press. Get that foot rooted into the floor. As you drive it into the floor, extend your hip and pull to the elbow. Continue through your get up here step by step, whether it's body weight your first time through or under that load. Find strength and stability at every point. Nice control down with the lunge. Rotating as we did in that warm up underneath the bell. Stacking, and right here, controlling to your back. 2 hands, pulling the bell down, and cuddle. Hoo-wee. Take a second, move around so you're on the other side. Take a couple breaths. Hopefully in and out through the nose. Unless you're snuffle up, I guess, over here.
Lauren would not let me breathe any other way on our bike ride the other day.
And we went for a bike and Ian claimed he was nose breathing. I said you'd have a lot more snot if you were nose breathing. All right, other side. Cuddle, roll.
Overshare.
Press. Hip drive. Get to your elbow. Find your hand. Lift and sweep. Nice. Staying under that load. Use both legs to help you on the up. And control the down. Rotating around the bell here. Sweeping. Elbow and press away from that elbow. 2 hands and cuddle. Nice.
No rules?
Today's rules are no hands. No hands stand up. However you want. Just don't use your hands. All right. Now that we're up, we're going to break down our single arm swing into a couple drills to start. Beginning with, of course, the lovely hike pass. Just watch. You'll stand in front of your bell. Use your hip hinge. Grip with a single hand, pack the shoulder, pull to zipper, park. Pull to zipper, park. Woo, you're seeing my first couple there. Keep the feet heavy on the floor. Stay the same height in that hinge, so no popping up when you pull. Stay low and park. Remembering that off arm will come with you, but the shoulders need to stay square to the floor. Join in with your bell, standing behind it. Use your hinge. Grip with one hand, pack the shoulder. From here, pull to the zipper and park. Repeat, 2 more. Pull, park. Pull, I lied, 2 more. Pull, park, last one. Up without. 3 felt like too few. Had to do a couple more.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5's nice. Shaking it out. Same thing other side. Hip hinge. Grip, pack, 5. Pull, park. 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 Raising the abs every time. Last one. Whew. Up without. Those are good. First couple times under the belt today.
First couple times are a little heavier than sometimes, I guess.
Back down to the floor. Get ups again. This time, may I recommend you try to do 2 in a row. All the way up, all the way down, all the way back up, all the way down. Don't put the bell down.
Didn't see this in the notes section, but I like it.
It's written.
I see that now. I do.
If 2 with the same bell is too many, come up and down. Maybe do a partial one with that load. Stay lying down in firing range to spend time under the bell, or put it down into a body weight one to follow. Here we go. From your cuddle to your back press. Make your way to standing. Through the get up. Taking your time and just spending a little more time under this load as we do 2. Each move is separate. Breathe as needed. I feel like Ian's speedy guns today. Last couple steps here, looking up towards that bell as you make your way to the back and pull it down. Whew.
Speedy guns.
Speedy guns.
I was thinking as I was doing that, wow, remember when me, once upon a time, took 5 seconds each hold, and then you did that in class one time and it ended up being a 2-minute get up?
Yeah, because I did 10 seconds instead of 5.
Oops, it adds up.
Then you have to do it on both sides after you make that mistake.
Oh my goodness, that was a fun mistake on a Sunday.
All right, other side. Same thing, hopefully mustering up 2 here. Cuddle roll and press. Hip drive. Keeping the lat engaged on both arms as you go through this get up. So keep that shoulder packed. And rotating around that bell. Once you come to your back, keep it in firing range and go again. Woo. Sorry about that. And last half get up, back down. Breathing, taking your time, and finishing with control. Whew. Sorry, it's hard to talk the entire time through 2 get-ups. Come on up, no hands. Whew.
Yeah, 2 in a row is heavy metal.
Heavy metal. All right.
Metal.
We're gonna break down that swing again. This time with our single arm stop swings. Stay loose in between. Yes, just watch. Don't go yet. We'll grab our bell, tip it on its side, sit back, 1 full swing, and then park. Repeat again. I don't want to do too many. I want you to join me.
How many of these though?
Let's just do 3.
I love your favorite number on 3 of these. Yeah.
3 of these. All right, behind your bell. There'll be more.
Because I'm lazy.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Hip
Powerful.
hinge. Grip your bell, pack your shoulder, 1 full swing, through to the top, park, stay low, pull. That plank tension at the top, hips are extended, glutes are squeezed. Let it go, on the floor. Shake it out. Same thing, second side. Hinge, grip pack, pull, and park. Match that exhale with the hips coming through right now. And park. Breathing in and out. Take a couple seconds. And from here, we have one more round of get-ups. 1-1. No problem.
Just one.
No problem.
Sounds good.
Adjust as needed. Make your way to the floor. And we'll come down for our last get-up each side.
Oh, I get more screen time today. It's nice. Welcome to Strength and Swings. In comes Lauren.
All right, I'm back.
Fresh from her lair.
Cuddle. Roll press. Here we go. Last get up today. Nice and controlled and smooth. Oh yeah, my favorite move there. Nice. Really into that windmill move on the way down. We rotate under the bell. I think that's really cool. That feels good in the core.
Yeah.
All right, last get up and then on to more things. Cuddle, roll and press. Here we go, hip drive, pull one elbow, shoulder stays packed. Stacking the shoulders as you sweep, extending the hips and both legs to help you up. Controlling them down, trying to keep the hips level and the shin vertical in the front. Rotating around. Sweeping elbow and slowly press away from the elbow to your back. And pull the bell down with control. Excellent moves. Last time, no hands.
No hands,
No hands.
Just hands.
All right. We are going to work on some, sorry, I'm deciding which bell.
Cleans.
I know, I'm deciding which bell. I'm gonna go a little ahead here. On some dead stop cleans here, vertical stop cleans today. So what that's gonna look like is we'll be over top of our bell. I have to get ready for this bell load here. Over top of our bell, hinging, gripping with one hand, packing, hip extension, catch and rack. Pull through to rack, keep it tight to your body on the down. Whew.
That's very heavy.
It's a little heavy. Okay, let's perform 3 of these on each side. So right over top of your bell. Remember, you need to keep a firm grip, but not too firm because we need to punch through the bell. Use your hinge gripping the bell. Pack your shoulders square up. Add some tension, then zip, punch through. Rack hold, keep it tight on the down. Re-square up, same side. Brace, and through, and tight on the down. Last one on this side, pack the shoulder, zip, through, and park. Have to watch that footage after. Trying to make sure, especially on this, that I don't 1-2 my hips, but that I'm driving my hips straight up and through. We'll have to check that out. We're doing the same thing on the other side. Heavy load. Stand over top. Use your hinge. Grip pack and zip. Through park. Keep the shoulder packed on the way down as well. Ready? Go. Zip. And park. Last one. And park. Up without. Very nice.
Those are heavy.
Shaking it out in between. All right, here's round 1 of swings today. We're gonna do our on the 30-second swings, which means at the top of the minute, which is when I tell you, we'll do 5 single arm swings on one arm, and then we'll park the bell. When it comes to the 30, we'll do 5 single arm swings on the other arm, park the bell. We'll do this for 3 minutes. Get a bell that you can confidently do 5 single arm swings with. Set it out in front of you. Continuous swings. Are you ready? Ready, set, hip hinge, Grip, first side, 5 swings. And park. Up without, trying to breathe in and out the nose in between there. Taking your time and shaking it out. At the top, we're thinking our shoulders are square to the front. Our shoulders also retracted, lat engaged, abs braced. Second side, 3, 2, 5. And park. Nice. Ian's going to talk for 20 seconds here.
We are breathing in and out of that nose as we recover. Slow in, slow out. Those staying loose drills in between. Shake it out, give it the wiggles. The muscles recover when they can get oxygen. We're missing our best teammate. We're going to wait a couple more seconds and pick up that 30 seconds. We get a little bit more rest here.
3, 2.
Let's go on the 2 there, Lauren. 3, 2.
And 5. 1. And park. Nice. Up without.
Yeah.
Shaking it out in between. Breathing, trying to breathe in and out that nose. Filling the belly and slowing the breath down. 5 seconds. We'll do that second side in 3, 2, 5 swings. And park. Shake it out from the hands to the ankles. Breathing, slowing it down a little bit. This is our third round of 3.
Stay tense by staying relaxed in between.
3, 2, pull. Nice.
Going through some stress, I hope, right?
A little work.
Using that breath to say it's okay.
Work on the grip maybe. Work on the breath. Work on the abs. We have one more round to complete our 3 rounds here. In 3, 2, 5 swings. Then park. Standing without. Slowing down that breath a little bit. In and out the nose. I didn't want to do a breathing drill yet.
Good.
Save that for
just recovering. Just recovering.
next time.
Unscripted recovery moments right there. Just slowing down, checking in.
All right. Now I've got myself all worried and just need to check one little thing with my microphone. Okay, we're okay.
I know.
Sorry.
This is real life, real training.
Yeah.
Real life. It's really...
I've been sneaking off because I've been needing a Kleenex a little bit more this evening. So I'm trying to be polite about it and leave the room, but it's awkward. All right. Enough of that. Gave you some recovery time. We're going to get into some cleans and some presses here. And we have a cool, well, I think it's cool pattern that we're going to do today. And what it's going to be is 1s and 3s in the I go, you go fashion. So if you're unfamiliar with I go, you go, you go. You pick one of us to join, and that'll be our work to rest ratio there. What it's going to be round 1 will be 1 clean, zip, 1 press, through, and park. And then Ian will go 1 clean, 1 press, come back to my turn, and we'll do the same number on the other arm. Ian will go. Round 2 of that is going to be 3. So clean press, clean press, clean press. Ian goes. So 1s and 3s, and we're going to do this for 3 rounds. This gives you the opportunity as well, if you want, to start integrating a heavier bell in your 1s and using a lighter bell for your 3s. Or I'm just going to keep it consistent with, for me, a slightly heavier bell. 1s and 3s.
Check in, and you can modify that rep structure, of course. Just hit your solid 1s, groove it with your body weight, or do a push-up with us as we clean and press.
Clean and press.
Clean and press time.
My turn first.
Team Lauren goes first.
I go. 1 clean, 1 press.
1 solid clean, cleaning up the body, taming the arc. Full body tension on the press. 1 rep. Return. Add that wiggle. Set up your bell.
So if you
this
did,
team a couple extra seconds.
yeah, Ian likes to do that. So if you went with me on that one, you're watching Ian do this. If you're going with Ian, you should be going. And now, Team Lauren, second side, still 1 rep. Clean.
And yeah. Just if you know Lauren and her clean and her press, it's a slightly different foot position. Grip the floor no matter where you are and rock.
All right, Team Ian's up here. Second side, 1s. Very nice. All right, so I'm back. Clean and press, 3 in a row. Here we go.
From the floor to that racks position, full body tension, press. Then clean again with never touching the floor, full body tension, press. And one more time to round out that set, full body tension, and down. Again, Lauren times that clean beautifully with that other foot arriving at the same time. Check that out if you're watching.
Fancy footwork there. All right, Team Ian, clean it and press it. The foundation here, rooting your feet into the floor and then pulling your kneecaps up and squeezing your butt, embracing the core will help you get that bell overhead. I promise. And then parking with control. Whew. Team I or L, I know it's confusing.
Team Lauren, we're looking for 3 reps on that other side. Strong side, stronger side. It's the other side. The full body tension helps. Commitment to that favorite number 3. Yep. Press in. Strong as right there. Nice.
And park. All right. Team U. Team other. Pressing and cleaning with control. Keeping it tight, still using those hips and that whole body tension. Nice. Last clean. Last press. Great. So that finishes up round 1 of 3 here.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I'm pumped.
Pumped. You should be. Because
That
now
was
it's
speedy guns before. We'll be bigger guns by the end here.
Team Lauren, 1 rep.
Nice, solid rep. Change up that load if it's getting tired, if it's getting a little sloppy. I will heed that advice if it needs it.
Team Ian, 1. 1 clean, 1 press. Team Lauren, prepare. Second side, 1 rep. Clean.
Yep. And press. Nice.
And park. Wow, 1 is awesome.
1 is awesome.
3 is awesome too, but 1's pretty great. 1 clean, keep it tight. 1 press. Nice. But we can't avoid the number 3.
Those 3s creep in there.
So let's get it head on. Back to 3.
I like to prepare with my core tension prior to meeting up with that bell. Say the number, that's already 1. Yep. Full body tension for that second rep. Maintain tension, and then exceptional levels of tension in that press. Whew. Return to the floor, enjoy your rest interval.
Enjoy your
Yeah,
rest.
set those abs right here. Hinge.
Breathe in. Shaking it out. Thinking about the other side, but also just enjoying the break. For a couple reps as Ian pumps these out. Keeping it tight on that cleanup. And tension. Nice presses.
Thank you. Feeling good. Had to take the time. We used a lighter bell to get here, but now we got a nice heavy bell for 1 already of set 2 for 3 reps. Full body tension. Shake it out in between sets with me. Full body tension for Team Lauren. There we go. And enjoy the quick rest.
Wow, I was
and wiggle.
really feeling my lats on that press there. All right. Team Ian's going 3. Second last set of 3 here. Zip. Nice. And 1 more. Using those hips to bring it through. And overhead. And park. And breathe.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out. Engage that armpit like Lauren's saying to alleviate the additional stress on the elbow. Pack the shoulder, wear that load on your core. Not easy, it's never easy, but here's a beautiful one for Team Lauren, and reset.
Singles, get these singles done. One clean, one press. Zoop. Nice, use that hip drive, use that slight transfer of weight to get under that load. Last single.
Good. Tight up the body in that clean position like in the phone booth, and straight overhead, bicep to ear.
All right, last single set here. And we just have one more round of each. Or one more set, whatever you'd like to call it here. All right,
One
round
more, left and rights.
6. 3s, here we go. Clean press, clean press, clean press.
Finish on a made rep at all costs. Finish on a made rep. That's one already for Team Lauren. The clean and for 2. One more, last rep. There you go.
Whoa.
Nice.
And park. All right. You, team in. Second side, first side. 3 cleans and presses. Combo. Nice. Keeping it tight to the body on the way up. All the power to get it overhead, but also controlling that down. Team Lauren, last round.
Pump up. Whether you pump up with your words, your numbers, or your core tension, that's 1. Foot arrives, and holy cow, press 2. One last repetition. There you go. Yeah.
That was a tough one.
It looked like a tough one, but it got it.
I hope my pump up words help you pump up. Clean press. Last round. This is it. Team in. 3. Nice. Pressing it through the roof by rooting your feet. Using those lats even though you're going overhead. Keep that blade where it needs to be. Last hippity up. Great. Take a break. Take a load
Judging
off.
by sounds, that was hard work.
All right, Ian.
How'd that go for you at home?
Yeah.
Comments.
How'd it go?
Write us a letter. 1s and 3s.
Write us a letter.
I know, old post. Post.
We have the time. Write us a letter.
You do.
All right. We are going to swing a little bit and then have a press off. To swing here, we're going to do the same routine we did last time.
5.
For 3 minutes, 5 every 30 seconds. Get yourself organized. Get your bell ready. Could be the same bell as last time. Could be slightly lighter. Depends on how you're feeling. We're going to go in 7 seconds. So 5 swings on our single side. Bell goes down. Next 30 seconds. 5 swings on the other side. Whoops. Get ready in 3, 2, 5. Putting that bell down.
Sweat factor is up here today, Lauren.
Yeah. Had to turn on the heat, and that caused
The bells
it to
keep
be
it warm.
hotter. Figure that one out. Take a little break, shaking it out in between. We have 5 more seconds. Second side, same routine. In 3, 2, 5. And park. Take your time, catching your breath. Try and breathe in and out your nose.
Calluses are getting a little stressed out today too.
Have to pumice those after. Breathing. In 5 more seconds. We're going to do the same thing for round 2 of 3. In 3, 2, 5. And park. Slowing down that breath again. Filling the belly. Expanding the rib cage. Slowing it down. But not too slow. Because we're still going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, other arm, 5. And park. Nice control. We're a little bonus time here today. Getting one more set of swings in. And then a little fun press off to finish up.
Yes. Hulk is here.
Get ready in 5 seconds. Last set's of single arm swings today.
Oh,
3,
Bruce.
2. Parking. Breathing.
Bars and bells, little Bruce Banner. Maybe that's no coincidence.
All right. Last round. Slowing it down. Shaking it out. 5 more seconds. Last set of swings. Ended up doing 60 swings today. 3, 2, and pull. And park. Nice.
That's it for me on that one.
On that one. Finishing up, like we said, with the press off. Press off is just with yourself, so have a good time there. I'm going to bell down with the bell that I use for my cleans and presses. I'm going to grab a bell that's lighter than that by 4 kgs. That's my difference today.
We're both using our warm-up bells, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to press it on each arm as many times as you can. Sounds great.
Is your number 10 or more?
I did 8 last day. And I probably should have tried a little bit more for 10. But I didn't. So I'm going to try for 10 today. I'd like you to hopefully hit 5 with this bell. If you're hitting that much more than 10, you might consider going up a bell next time.
Or being slower.
Or going slower. Or bottoming it up. Lots of options. Doing it from kneeling. All right, enough of this chit chat. Same time? Or I go? Same time. Get ready. Press off begins now. Pick your number. First side. Hit it. What'd you do?
1 more than last week.
11? Okay, good. I hope I didn't count wrong. Sometimes after these things, this is what I feel like.
As much as she does, Lauren's still a little overselling that.
What?
We don't want to feel like Quasimodo after you swing this bell.
I don't feel like that. I just feel like my arms are like
Yeah, I get that.
Hulk.
I get that feeling too.
Okay, couple breaths, shaking
Never
it out.
Quasimodo though, okay?
No. Nice posture. I did my dominant hand first.
Me too.
All right, so we have the other side. We're going to mentally prepare for the same amount. Here we go. Last moves of the day. Bam, with strength and control to the end. Finish that out. Hope you feel like that too.
Had to double check that bell.
Had to double check it?
Wanted to make sure it was the one I hoped it was.
And not the lighter one?
And not the lighter.
That would have been disappointing.
It would.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
I always have fun. I can't remember the last time I was this sweaty.
Yes. Turn the heat on. It'll increase the sweat factor.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us tonight as we worked on our strength from our get-ups to our swings, cleans, and presses. We'll do this again next week. Any comments or questions, let us know in the YouTube comment section or send us an email. Thanks for joining. Take care. Stay strong, and we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.